Hey everyone, let's do Giorgione, the OTK run for this. Um, it isn't cheap at all, as you can see. I have quite good units. It's super mandatory that you have a full EX plus 3 team for this, because we need down per turn 1. And that only unlocks if you have 100 or more morale, which we can do in case. So, if you don't have this exact team, and this might not work for you. I don't even think it's possible to to OTK the boss without EX plus 3 Tsukiko to begin with. But someone else may prove me wrong, I don't know. I feel like at this point, yeah, I know this works, and it's still somewhat dependent on variants. This boss is very thick. So, you know, we'll see what I'm doing here. Oh, no, that's not right. That's still from my last run. LB, Kaito is going to Crashing Wave, Unpredictable Tide. Crashing Wave has an 88% break, which is very nice, amongst other things, but the 88% breaks are the main part. Unpredictable Tide to remove the defense and spirit buff, and I'll do Downpour for the 200% Demon and Fairy Killer. Paladin Sylvie is going to Paladin's Offense, 350% attack and magic buff. Very good. We'll also do Gravel Egg Basket to imbue everybody with Earth and Amp. And I've got your back with Esther, such that she can LB as well. There we go, so Esther LBs. And the way this works is, we will send in Esther and Sky first, wait for the field to appear, and then send in Chizuru and Tsukiko. So let's start this off. That's W, it's not W and E, that's A and S. So let's start. Heal this up, send these two in. They continue the chain, and there we go. We need 1.5 billion, and you will see this is a pretty close call. I did 1.58. Yeah, so it's not the easiest OTK, it works. Sometimes it does fail for me as well. But then I go to turn 2 and I just chain with Sky, Esther and Tsukiko, and the boss is dead too. But yeah, as you can see, it's pretty clear who is carrying this. So yeah, even if you lack either of these units, as long as you can chain well and somehow deal the remaining 500 million, you'll be Tamaguchi. But I suppose, or I would. Yeah. I think it's quite a set in stone team. And if you don't have either of the 4 of Esther, Chizuru, Sky and Tsukiko, you will be in trouble, especially Tsukiko, for OTKing this boss. So I need 2 more, we'll get those eventually. But yeah, let's check out the gearing. Like I mentioned, it's very expensive. We don't need to care about Sylvie in terms of gearing, but there's one important distinction here, and that is we need Leave Thanks to Me. Leave Thanks to Me is for the Greatsword in Peril, that tremendously helps. No, that's not the one. That's the one. 25% Greatsword in Peril for Sky and Esther, because both are using Greatswords. So the gearing on first isn't really important at all. Kaito's gearing isn't important at all. You can have him naked, wouldn't matter. Chizuru in her LB form is 300, and 300 LB, so maxed out Fairy, maxed out Demon. This is the gearing. Maybe I'll find something more efficient, but I'm not seeing it just yet. And she's on the Knights of Grandchild card. Esther, using decent gearing as well. This is the stuff. And she is at maxed out Demon and 275 Fairy with maxed out LB damage. Sky in base form, Tidus's Garb, which is very important in this case, for additional 100x modifier. Like I mentioned, Esther's S tier more, 6x cap, yada yada yada, the good stuff. And she is at 275 Demon, 100 Fairy, 275 LB damage, and she still is technically able to some degree to keep up with the rest of the units, but yeah, being so low on killer, not maxed out LB damage, it's really hard to max out LB damage on Sky's base form, I realized. Even if you're using Knights of Grandshell's card, which is, wow, this one has 100% LB damage on it, so it ain't easy when it's hard, honestly. But yeah, that's the gear on her. And then Tsukiko, the star of the show. Yeah, that's the stuff I got on her. Looking really good. And yeah. Demoness card, or demon card. And that's it. She is maxed out on everything. So yeah, thanks for watching. I know this doesn't always work and it's hard to replicate. I know you guys won't like it, but that's the easiest way to OTK. It's a safe way. But as long as you push the 50% threshold, the boss does nothing, you have a second turn, and it works out as well. So I think I'll try it again and show you what happens if you don't push the if you push the threshold but don't kill it. So let's do just one more run, and maybe I'll get quote-unquote lucky to not kill the boss, just to show you what happens in that case, because it's rather obvious. Let's wait for all these autocasts to finish. I hate that reloading Kaito doesn't work, but it's okay. Alright, come on. Alright, let's send these two in, let's wait, heal this up, send these two in. Yeah, I overkilled heavily with Tsukiko this time. Oh well, it wasn't meant to be. But I did less damage, even though Tsukiko dealt 100 million more this time, so the rest of the team must have had bad variance rolls. But at the end of the day, it all boils down to Tsukiko dealing at least 1 billion. As long as Tsukiko deals 1 billion, I'll be fine. Man, Esther and Sky did roll badly. But so be it. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, sometimes it won't. That's variance for you. So hope this works for you guys as well, and if it doesn't, like I mentioned, go to turn 2, that's fine as well, I believe. This boss doesn't do much. So yeah, have a wonderful rest of the Saturday. But like I mentioned yesterday, the review for Tsukiko is coming out later today. See you then, bye bye.